Alrighty, hello everybody. This will be the second part of tonight. I wanted to take the time to talk about the games that I've played in 2021. Now, I don't know how long this is actually gonna be, but I wanna take the time to talk about all the stuff that I played, because this is fun. Also, let me test the audio again real quick. Okay, it seems to be pretty good. Yeah, just making sure. Anyways, we're gonna go in order from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. Since I'm a scrub and I didn't play, like, any games that came out in 2021, instead of talking about that, I'm just gonna talk about the games that I did on my channel this year, because that's more fun. And, fuck 2021's games, because I didn't play any of them. No offense, obviously. There's a lot of good games this year, I've heard, including Metroid Dread, but I'm going to do those another day. So anyways, we're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna start from January 2021, because this is where our year starts. So, you're gonna want to keep an eye out for this, because, this is important. Shin Megami Tensei. So, the first game that I played this year was Ocarina of Time 3D. Yes, I prepared for this stream. I had to get all of the images for all the games that I wanted to talk about. But yes, first game that I played this year was Ocarina of Time 3D. This is the first new game, by the way, I'm clarifying. There's kind of like this weird half-balance thing. Because when I started 2021, I was in the middle of playing Rebirth 2, which means I'm not going to count Rebirth 2 as a 2021 game, because I didn't start it in 2021. Also, the chat is gonna be behind. Yeah, this is kind of complicated, honestly. It's a great start. Yeah, this is a good game to start 2021, honestly. But yeah, yeah, we got Ocarina of Time. I'm just gonna give, like, I'm gonna try my best to spend a bunch of time on each game and give, like, my thoughts. Because I want this to be a nice, long stream where I talk about all the games that I played. So, Ocarina of Time 3D. This is a phenomenal version of the game. If you guys have not played Ocarina of Time 3D, I would definitely recommend it. Even if you've already played the N64 version, because this is just such a glow-up in terms of, graphics, and also frame rate. The original Ocarina of Time is, I believe, 20 frames a second, compared to the 3DS version, which is 30. And if you can get, like, Citra mods to work, it can become 60, but those are hard to get running, I hear. But yeah, it's a definite improvement. The game runs much smoother, and it looks just way nicer, and it also has some quality of life improvements, like being able to equip the iron boots, like, without going into the menu every 5 seconds. The N64 version is more popular, though, yeah. But this version is superior in every way, in my opinion. So, yeah. This is also my first 3D Zelda, and honestly, I think it's probably the best way I could have started the series. I did play Link to the Past last year, but that was a December game, so I'm not counting it. I'm counting Ocarina of Time. It's my first game of 2021. But yeah, this game was really fun. It ran pretty well, actually. There were some lag spikes here and there, but only in some areas, but otherwise it ran very well. You know what's funny? You could have started Skyward Sword. No, Jose, I'm not going to be starting Skyward Sword, because I gotta finish Wind Waker and Twilight Princess first. And those are going to come in at a later time. But that is on my backlog. Yes, you're right. Also, I wonder if it's possible to make, like, the text of the chat, like the outline. Is it possible to make that bigger or something? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I don't know. font. You could change like the font settings and stuff. I haven't really messed around with this all that much, honestly. I don't know. Actually, what you can do is you can change like the background. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna bother with that actually then. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. So yeah. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. It was just a really fun game. A great 3D Zelda game. Definitely better than the N64 version. And it just... there wasn't really anything that I had problems with. All of the dungeons were very fun to play through. I mean, the story is, you know, Ocarina of Time. It's pretty... the story isn't too intensive. I mean, then again, I already know the story of Ocarina of Time. I just thought it'd be a fun game to play through, because, you know, the 3DS version would be slightly different from the N64 version, so there were some things that I didn't know about. So, yeah. Anyways, next up, we have our next game, which honestly, I think I'm just gonna do this. Like, change the, like, the picture as we go. It looks like next up I have Smash Ultimate. Oh god, this is gonna be a bit annoying to do. Fit to screen, I guess. Sure. So I'm including Smash Ultimate on here because it was such a prominent game in 2021 for me. With me getting access to all the DLC, the fact that we had like, what, like 80 episodes of it, I think, or so? 80 episodes that came out in 2021. We had like 12 episodes or so come out in like last year. Actually, I don't really know. I'd have to check that myself. I'd have to check like when Smash Ultimate came out and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna check that right now, because that's kind of important. Because there were some episodes that came out in, like, November and December of 2020, but we didn't stream Smash Ultimate a whole lot last year. It was more this year where it became, like, a big, crazy thing. So, I'm gonna scroll all the way down and try to find... just try to get down to December. I'm at March right now, I gotta get all the way there. Almost there. Getting closer. Alright, when... Alright, we're almost there. When was... how many episodes of Smash were in, 2020? Oh, okay, never mind. We had 21 episodes of Smash Ultimate in 2020, I think. Actually, maybe 2022... maybe 22 episodes. Yeah, 22 episodes. So we had roughly 70 episodes of Smash Ultimate in 2021, I'd say, then. Which is still a pretty good number, honestly. It's very respectable. But, yeah. This game is... Despite how much Hot Coffee hates this game and how much he shits on it, I still really love this game. It's given me countless hours of fun with all my friends. We've had so many memes that came out of it. Just so many funny moments. And it's just a nice, like, game to play, like, every week or two, you know? It's just really fun. She hates the game because of certain reasons. I'm not gonna get into that right now. It's, she just had a bad experience with the game and she finds it repetitive and all that. I don't find it that repetitive. As long as you don't play the game like every day, it's not that repetitive to me. I play it like once a week and I don't find it that repetitive. So, yeah. Also, getting the DLC was definitely a really good move for me. Just because having all the DLC really opened up what options I could have. Like, having, like, 11 extra characters, I guess 12 if you count Pyra and Mithra. 12 extra characters is freaking great. There's just so much variety. Like, obviously there was a bunch of variety already with, like, random and stuff, but having those extra characters really, really opened stuff up. And also, I got a new main out of it. I got Terry Gogurt as my main, so that's also a benefit. But yeah, there's not really a whole lot else I need to say about Smash. It's just countless hours of fun for 2021. So, let's move on to the next game, then. The next game of 2021 is Mega Man Maker. Yogurt Cutie Pie. Yeah, actually, I kind of forgot I played Mega Man Maker in 2021. It was pretty fun, actually, revisiting this game, making a new level, and checking out some fan levels. This game hasn't gotten an update in a while, though. It's still on version 1.7, I believe. Although it's gotten like a few updates here and there with maybe a few new things, but nothing too big. But they are working on stuff still, I believe. But yeah, I really liked coming back to this game. It was fun to make my gothic like roll level or whatever. Or was it? Did I use roll or did I use Mega Man? I forget. I used one of the two. I think I used roll. Yeah. It was fun to make like a new level and testing out other people's levels. If you haven't played Mega Man Maker already, I definitely recommend it. It's fun. It's fun to play it. But there isn't too much I have to say on this game. It's just really fun to make Mega Man levels. That's pretty much all I have to say on it. And it's still a good game. I played this game back when it came out in like 2017 or whenever it came out. And it's just fun. It's really great. Next game we have this year. I guess this is the next game. Mario RPG. Now you may be wondering, Minus, you didn't play Mario RPG in January. Well, I'm including it here because of all the randomizer runs that I did this year. I did, I think, 3 randomizer runs this year. 2 or 3, I don't remember. Maybe just 1 or 2, I don't remember. I'd have to look. But I did some randomizer runs for this game, and they were pretty fun. I enjoyed doing them. Doing a randomizer for Mario RPG is really entertaining just because I know this game so frickin' well. And trying to beat the game under like certain challenges in place and trying to get all the star pieces from random bosses is just really fun. I don't know, I love that. Yeah, I'm loving this game. This year has showed me just how much I actually love Mario RPG. Like, I thought TTYD was like really fun, but Mario RPG is actually really fun too. This might be my second or third favorite Mario RPG game overall. But this year has definitely shown me that with all the randomizers and mods and challenge runs and stuff that I've done for this. But looking forward to potentially a new update for the randomizer coming out. Yeah, TTYD is still my first favorite game. That's also on this list, but I'll get to that. I love how random this randomizer can be. And I can't wait to see what new updates it'll get in the future, which means I may come back to it someday. But it's Mario RPG, what do you expect? I've played this game like 50 million times, so I don't really need to explain too much more than that. So that's a fun game. Next game we got is Final Fantasy VI. And the image is really big. Final Fantasy VI. This game took me a long time to do. This game, I didn't actually finish this game until like June, so it spanned like half the year for me. But after I got really into it, I really loved this game. This game had a really slow start for me, but once I understood how the relics and like Esper system and stuff worked, this game became really addicting to me. Just doing like all the side quests in the second half of the game. The second half of the game is like so good. That's when the game gets good for me, because you can go anywhere you want. You can fuck around with like all the Espers and get like a bunch of like custom like moves on all your characters and stuff. Honestly, I wish you pay attention to the story a bit more. I could talk about the story. The story was pretty fun. I liked Kefka. He was a fun villain. That's definitely a definite highlight for me. I liked the characters. The characters are fun. Terra's a good main character. You got Locke. The what's his name again? G-Belair 3. You got Sabin and Edgar. You have some other characters that are a bit less memorable in my opinion, like Strago and Realm, and Shadow's cool, I guess, but unfortunately I didn't save him in my playthrough, so I didn't really get to use him. Celeste is good. She's a really good magic user. Wasn't like my end party like Celeste, Edgar, Terra, and Sabin or something? Something like that. That was a pretty good final team. But yeah, the battle system becomes really fun if you master it. It's otherwise not very fun if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, holy shit, it's just great. It's fun as hell. I love just like spamming like 4 magic attacks every turn or something. It's great. Oh yeah, the final boss is good too. But the story I feel like started out kind of slow and then it picked up towards the end. Very fun. I loved it. I actually really love this game. This game makes me question whether I like it more than Final Fantasy VII, and that's a good sign, because that means this game is really damn good. I'd have to play Final Fantasy VII again to see which one I prefer, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do another playthrough of Final Fantasy VII anytime soon, though. And I also gotta play Remake someday when all the episodes come out, and that's just a complicated rabbit hole I don't want to get down right now. FF6 is straightforward, and FF7 is confusing. Yeah, pretty much. Also, I'm sorry if the text, you can't really see the text that well because of the game image. I don't really know how to fix that. But, anyways, one last Kefka voice, I guess, before I move on to the next game. Final Fantasy VI is a really good game! There you go. Anyways, our next game is Tetris 99, I guess. I'm putting this on here because 2021 has shown me that I'm addicted to this fucking game. I'm even playing it right now, actually, as we're speaking. I literally have my Switch next to me with games, like, grinding in the background. I would say I'm addicted to this game like Dominic is addicted to Fortnite. That's probably the best way I can put it. You're over big game in terms of conversion at personal. What? Jose, I think your grammar broke. But this game's just been really good for me in a lot of ways. I mean, obviously when I restreamed this game, it was just kind of whatever. I didn't really have that much fun streaming this game, but recording this game has been a really fun experience. Being able to talk about, like, news and personal experiences, showing memes, art, and just a bunch of fun stuff in, like, 40-minute bursts. It reminded me how much I love to record games for short periods of time. I was about to say conversations. Oh, yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, this game is basically just chatting in a game form. Because you don't really have to watch me play Tetris in order to understand this series, because you can just listen to me talk. It's kind of like those YouTubers who play Overwatch or whatever kind of games, Team Fortress 2 or whatever. They play those types of games in the background while they're talking about shit. It's kind of like that, except I'm playing Tetris in real time and I'm not post-commentating it. That's kind of what that is, and I feel like that's really fun for me because not only do I get to play Tetris and slowly level up, but I also get to talk about fun things. And I've also enjoyed unlocking all the skins in this game, doing the daily missions and stuff. Again, leveling up, that's fun. I found a new love for the team battle in this game. Team battles is really fun because there's some down times where I can talk about other things and not just chat while playing at the same time. It's just a great series. I don't think this game is going anywhere anytime soon on this channel. I think this is gonna be a mainstay for, like, years and years. Until I, like, either A, get to max level, B, Tetris, like, gets shut down, or C, I just run out of things to talk about, which is probably very unlikely for the third question. Oh yeah, let me take a drink real quick. But yeah, this game, I love this game. This has been, as you can tell, this is my most played game this year. For various reasons. I mean, this game alone has gotten like 70 episodes in 1 year. Well, not 70, more like 65 episodes. Still pretty crazy though, and there's gonna be more to come, so yeah, this game is hella good. And it's free if you own the Switch Online, which probably most of y'all do. Anyways, next game we got is Smash Infinite. Remember that game, guys? Yeah. This was a fun little series that we did for like 2 episodes. With like all of the meme characters in it. And like all it's just a bunch of freaking random shit and fun. I love doing this. This game is also just really good to play because it was a good way for me, Jose, and Dominic to just hang out, because we didn't actually have to play the game. We could just like spectate and watch CPUs beat up each other. Yeah, hopefully you can get a new computer soon, Jose. That'd be great, because I'd love to play again. But this game's so fun for like the 2 streams that we did. It was really great. I might do highlights of this game someday too, because it's really fun. I don't think we're gonna do any more episodes on this game though. 2 episodes I think is good enough, because we basically showed off everything that there was to show in this game. One day I'll stream again. Hell yeah, let's go. But this game made me realize how fun Brawl was again. Besides the Brawl playthrough that I did in 2020. Which I'm not going to be covering here because that wasn't in 2021. I could do I don't think I would do a stream for 2020's games. I don't know. I feel like it's a bit too late to do that. But yeah, this mod was really fun. I'm glad I checked it out. I have fun ideas, or I have ideas of what I want to do in my content. Well, I guess we'll have to wait till that then. Next game we got is Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, I forgot this game existed too. But this is a game that I played this year. Let's not forget that. I actually really liked this game. Like especially the first few episodes that we did. I liked doing the original episode and then the mod episode. Those are really good. It was also cute just to hang out with Coffee and play like a game together. Although, she did fall asleep, like halfway into like the first stream. Typical her, falling asleep all the time. But, yeah. Friday Night Funkin' made me realize that potentially I could get into rhythm games. So, yeah. I think this game made me like rhythm games. The music also slaps. It's also very challenging, but very rewarding. Actually, it's not too hard if you're just playing the base game. But once you start going to the mods just, like, get way too hard for me. I can't fucking do it. I'm not good enough at rhythm games to do the mods for this game. I feel like the mods are a bit... I gotta talk about the mods for this game, too. There were a lot of mods that we played for this game. Some that we weren't able to check out. But some notable ones like B-Side, the Matt mod, Witty, Sky, Hex, Garcello, Neo. Those are the main ones that I remember. There were probably some more. But there were some really good mods, although I couldn't beat most of them because I sucked ass too much. But this game will definitely live on in some of our hearts in some ways. And also girlfriend thick. So, there you go. Let's go to the next game. Our next game is Sonic Advance. And the game is too big. I couldn't find a better picture for this, so this will have to do. So, this was also a game that I played this year. I mean, it was kind of a short series, but I liked playing this game. This game reminded me how much I love 2D Sonic games. That game is well worthy of classic Sonic. Yeah, surely. This game was really fun to play. I loved all the zones. Maybe except for Egg Rocket Zone. That one was kind of ass and a bit bullshit. But all the other zones are really good. I loved playing the game 4 different times with all the characters, and I love how every stream got like shorter each time. Although the special stages in this game could go suck a dick, they suck ass. But I did enjoy the bosses, they were pretty good. And no, there's not really a whole lot to say about this game otherwise. It's just a really, really good Sonic game. And it's really fast, really short. If you want to just get in and do like a run, you can easily do one. Yes, I did use the cheat code for all the emeralds. I saw the final boss. It wasn't anything special, really. But otherwise, this game was really fun. I liked it. Next game we got, guess who? It's Cookie Clicker. Yep. Reminder that this game was a 2021 game as well. This game alone had roughly 75... Yeah, it had 75 episodes. So that's kind of crazy. I mean, we had our, like, Cookie Clicker addiction. Big example of reaction streams. Yeah, I like how Cookie Clicker slowly became a reaction stream. Like a reaction channel, a reaction stream series, not channel stream. This game was really fun to return to, just because I always loved Cookie Clicker growing up. I've been playing this game for 7 to 8 years now, and it's still really fun to me. Yeah, I think I've been playing this game for... Yeah, I've been playing this game for 8 years, I think. Maybe 7 or 8, I don't remember how many. I've been playing this game for a long time. So, doing another run of it this year was really entertaining. And getting to Idol Versus legitimately was really rewarding, because I don't think I've ever gotten that far without using hacks or cheats. But I stick true to my word. I don't use cheats unless I'm that frustrated. But this game is a patience game, not a frustration game. So, it was worth doing those, like 40, 50 streams to get Idol Versus, and then eventually it just slowly became a reaction series because I ran out of things to do in the game. So, yeah. But this game is very addicting. It's a perfect chill stream. This game was before, like, Tetris became my talk series. Before Tetris, this was my talk series. So, yeah. Cheat codes on Animal Crossing. Wow. I forgot about Animal Crossing, bro. That was a 2020 game, though. So, can't talk about it here. But yeah, Cookie Clicker, very fun game, very addicting. There's probably going to be some updates on this game, like, someday, which will it'll make me obligated to return to it and see what's new and all that. But yeah, pretty fun stuff. But I don't want to waste too much more time on this game. I like doing the reaction stream every month or so. That's fun, but I don't want to spend too many streams on it because I want to get to other games. And also, I'm doing Tetris anyways, so if I did Cookie Clicker and Tetris at the same time, I wouldn't get any games done, bro. Like, seriously. But yeah, that's Cookie Clicker. I'm also gonna include Cookie Clicker Classic here as well. that game's a bit more bare bones, but it was kind of fun to return to that as well. And just check it out. 20 vids. Cookie Clicker Classic was only 3 parts, but it was okay to return to. But that game is from like 2012 or something, or 2013, and there's not really much to it, but I found it fun to get to time machines and just chill after that. So yeah. Cookie Clicker, you are a good game. Definitely a highlight of my 2021. Next up, we have Kirby's Dream Land 3. Also, by the way, I'm not including Kirby's Return to Dream Land on this list because I only did 1 episode of it, so I can't really judge it yet. But, yeah. Only 1 part is not enough for me, I think. But, yeah. Kirby's Dream Land 3 is a criminally underrated Kirby game that all of you should play, because it's the pinnacle of... It's the big... When did you return, though? Return to Dreamland, bro. I'm doing a new series on it, and I'm gonna get to it probably sometime either this week or next week. But Kirby's Dream Land 3 is criminally underrated. It's the pinnacle of the Animal Buddies. It's the last game where the Animal Buddies had a big role. And this game has like 6 or 7 Animal Buddies in it, which is insane. So you have a lot of variety with your copy abilities, which I think is really fun. I also loved doing all of like the little challenges for every level to get all the heart stars in order to get the true ending. I found that actually very rewarding. Kirby games are usually very fun to 100%. This one had some frustrating moments in it, for sure. Like that one level that I fucked up in like 4 times. But otherwise, it was really fun to do this game. It's just the right length too, I think. And also the final boss is metal as fuck. So yeah, if you guys are sleeping on Dreamland 3, you guys gotta get off your asses and play this game, because it's great. And also I might do Dreamland 2 someday as well, but I'm a bit more hesitant on that one because it's a Game Boy game, and Game Boy games don't always age the best, but this is a Super Nintendo game. Most people forget about this game though, because this game came out in 1998, I believe, like 2 years after the N64 came out, which is probably why most people sleep on this game, because they moved on, and most people just played Superstar instead of this one. But this one's really good. I definitely recommend it. Mario 3 aged extremely well. Yeah, that's an NES game, though, not a Game Boy game. Anyways, now we got... Oh, wow. Paper Mario. So big. Why are you so big? Why are you so big, bro? There we go. Paper Mario TTYD. I'm including this here as well, because I did a few randomizer runs this year. And by a few, I mean 5 randomizer runs. The game I have yet to desire. Yeah, I did like 5 infinite pit runs for this game, and honestly, I can definitely say I'm pretty burnt out on TTYD right now, after doing like 5 randomizer runs. And also this game can be kind of frustrating sometimes. But it still is my favorite Paper Mario game. Then again, I haven't played the game properly in like 2 or 3 years. Because I've only been doing randomizer runs for this game, and that's not enough for me, I guess. The story and, like, gameplay is definitely where the game shines, though. Although, I'm not going to be talking about TTYD in general, I'm just talking about the Infinite Pit. So, why don't I talk about that? Well, I love the roguelike aspect of it. I love that every floor has a random set of enemies. That's probably one of my favorite parts about this mod. It's just like how random the loadouts can be. And you just have some crazy shit in it. And also I love that Charlieton and Chet Rippo can show up. And you can like mess around with your stats, and you can mess around with like badges and stuff, and it's just really fun. There's so many options too. Like you can make a run really hard, you can make it really easy, depending on what you want to do, really. Yeah, although in the original game, Chet Ripple doesn't show up in the pit. And also the items aren't randomized in the pit, so... yeah, those are some differences. Anyways, our next game is... Minecraft. Minecraft is on here because I actually started playing this game this year with Dominic, and that's kind of like our series, you know? Like, Smash is like me and Zeppy's game, and I guess also Jose's game as well. And Minecraft is like me and Dominic's game, you know? So, this game, it was really fun to return to this game, and also see like some of the updates. It's just a really fun, chill stream. Speaking of Minecraft, Dominic wanted to play with me on Wednesday, so I'm considering doing that as well. And hopefully that'll end up happening. And hopefully I don't end up running into problems. So yeah. But this game is just really fun and chill to play with friends. And just mess around, play funny sounds, talk about random crap. It's great. Yeah, you did shine in Brawl. Yeah, Brawl is more of your thing, I guess, then, right? Man, I think I gotta take so many swigs of juice. I hope I don't run out of juice before the end of the stream, though. Alright, next up we have... Ninja Gaiden 2. This is a one-off, but I figured I'd include it anyways, because I really loved playing through this game again. And I'm planning to play Ninja Gaiden 3 next year as well. But this game was actually really challenging. This game was way longer than my original playthrough, although my original playthrough of Ninja Gaiden was for a randomizer run, so that also made it a little easier. But I beat this game legitimately without save states, so I feel pretty proud of myself. Ninja Gaiden 2 is a really great Ninja Gaiden game. In some ways, it definitely surpasses the original. There's a cool power-up that you get in the game, where like you have like a shadow Ryu behind yourself. You get like a little red Ryu that like mimics your movements, and basically acts as like two characters. It's really cool. Brawl will always be my #1. Yeah, that's a good sign. The final boss kicked my ass so hard in this game, but I brute forced my way through it, and yeah, Ninja Gaiden 3 is gonna be even crazier though. So that's gonna be fun when I get to that. Ninja Gaiden, the 3D Ninja Gaidens got released on Switch. That's cool. I said I would get it, but I'm too busy right now. I don't think I'll get it just yet. But there you go, Ninja Gaiden 2 was fun. Anyways, our next game is something that Jose can look forward to. We got Mario Advance 4. I loved this game, like, a lot. There we go. This game was really fun to play. I loved revisiting Mario 3 in the Advance 4 setup. Yeah, you know what? I'll put it in the corner. Why not? Mario 3 is my childhood. Oh, interesting. I actually didn't know that. But yeah, Mario Advance 4 is the definitive way to play Mario 3, in my opinion. For a variety of reasons, which I'll get to. This game has better graphics. It has voice samples, which may or may not be your type of thing. You have access to all of the e-reader levels, if you play the Wii U version, that is, but that's the version I played. I played the Wii U ROM, and it had all the e-reader levels included, and those are really fun, actually. They're actually pretty frustrating, though, but otherwise, I had a good time with them. So, yeah. It's basically the original Mario 3 on GBA with extra levels, and that's why it's the definitive way to play for me. It's like, you know that guy who does, like, he reviews, like, 2 games of the same type, and, like, he thinks on whether the remake or remaster or whatever is better? It's basically that. This game replaces Mario 3 for me. Yeah. You also have the option of playing 2-player mode, which I did. I did play 2-player mode. It's kind of complicated to do two-player mode, but yeah, it worked. I loved playing with the game with both Mario and Luigi. That was a really fun way to do it. It added a bit more diversity to the playthrough, in my opinion. Same, dude. Like, I loved, like, how whenever I died, I switched to Luigi, and I got to play with both characters, like, individually. It was really fun. And also, Luigi controls differently in the E-Raider levels, so that also added some diversity as well. Deathless, damn. That's metal as hell. But yeah, this game, I don't know, honestly, man. After playing this, I might like this more than Mario World now, just because of how much content it has. Like, there's so much content in this game. It's insane. Because the E-Reader levels, there's like 42 fucking E-Reader levels. It's crazy, dude. What's more metal than that? I don't know. Anyways, our next game is Mario Kart CTGP. No power-ups. Oh wow, yeah, that is pretty metal. So I really love this game, CTGP. This was a game that I got for my birthday, and I started it like the day after my birthday, and this game revived my love for Mario Kart Wii. This game is this mod is the reason why I prefer Mario Kart Wii over 8 now, because this game is just so much fucking fun. Like, people be like, oh, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling game, and I'm like, well, fuck you, have you ever played CTGP before? This shit slaps. Oh yeah, I guess there's Mario Kart DS too. But yeah, this game is super great, I love it. There's just, like, having, like, 240 tracks, the fact that Funky Kong's in it, it's just, like, it's just the definitive Mario Kart for me. And it's so fun. Like, this game can be super frustrating at times, like, with, like, 5 blue shells per race, the lightning cloud, the POW block screwing at the most, like, at the worst times. Nathaniel Bandy's favorite Mario Kart, that's cool. DS or Wii, though? I don't know. But yeah, this game's great. Okay, DS. I know the text is still kind of hard to see. And this game was also really fun to play with Phalanx as well. I might return to this game someday and we can play like some Mario Kart Wii again. I'm only gonna play this game now if it's with friends, because otherwise I don't like playing this game by myself. It got boring after a while, and I didn't like. Online was fun, but it was very frustrating when I got to a certain point. Many people called Mario Kart Wii the Melee of Mario Kart, except it's better than Melee, so get wrecked. Anyways, our next game is Mega Man X6. And I gotta make it the right size again. Fuck. There we go. I loved revisiting this game this year. It was great. Playing the X6 like improvements mod for this game really makes X6 such a great game. Like, not even kidding. Fixing all of the nightmare effects, fixing the script, just make the game more balanced in general. Lemon Sexy Triple X, wow. Just the fact that this game is more balanced now with this mod is probably the definitive way to play X6 for me. I could never play X6 naturally ever again, because it's just gonna be missing all of the fun features that this mod has. And it's so fun. I loved X6 so much, dude. Honestly, this mod is better than X5. Although the X5 mod was pretty good too, because it removed Alia's dialogue. But this made X6, it went from X6 being like a kind of crappy game to a really good Mega Man X game, in my opinion. Just the fact it fixed every problem that most people had with the game. And I literally loved revisiting it, so, yeah. Oh yeah, also also Black Zero, you're able to obtain them legitimately now. So that's another plus. There's so many pluses to this game, bro. And also the music still slaps. X6's soundtrack is a banger. So yeah, I loved playing X6. Next up, we have Majora's Mask 3D, another really great game from this year. This game was a little bit more laggy than its older brother, but Majora's Mask 3D was super good. I love the story, the gameplay was great. I love the mask system. I'm on Team Majora in terms of which game is better. If anybody asks you, what do you like more, Ocarina or Majora? I'm gonna say Majora, like, easily. This game is just so unique, and I found it really fun to play. Obviously, there was some lag in here and there, but this game was actually a lot longer, too, than Ocarina, which made it even more impression. It made a lasting impression on me, a lot more than Ocarina did. And I just had so much fun with it. I loved doing all the side quests. Getting the Fierce Deity's mask was worth it. I think Majora itself is a really intimidating antagonist. It's great. Also, the music's great. That's another thing. I love the boss theme in this game. It slaps. The characters are super in-depth. Way more dramatic and, like, interesting than Ocarina of Time's characters, that's for sure. And despite the fact that this game doesn't have Ganondorf or Zelda in it, it's, like, one of the best Zelda games, which is really funny. This game is also pretty unsettling, which is another... Normally I'm not a big fan of, like, scare factor stuff, but I liked how unsettling this game could be at times. It just added to the weirdness and coolness factor to this game. But yeah, next game we got is Nep. Oh no, Nep, you're so large. Neptunia Rebirth 3. This game was a fucking phenomenal game. Yeah, the last day. I fucking love this game so much, dude. This game is the best Neptunia game I've played so far. It has so many characters in it. It has, like, it actually has a really compelling story as well. I think this game struck a nice balance of, like, funny moments and serious moments. Because, you know, Rebirth 1 was, like, all silly. Rebirth 2 was, like, all serious. And then this game was, like, a mixture of both to make it, like, really fun. I also feel like this game perfected the combat system. It made it so that SP was actually really valuable. Same with EXE moves. Like, your EXE drive costing a third of your entire SP bar is actually a fucking genius way to handle the EXE drive system. It's way better than how it was in Rebirth 1 and 2, where you had to, you know, like, build it up over time, and then you would just be able to spam it like 4 times. In this game, everybody can do their EXE move as long as their SP bar is full, which I think is really cool. And it also makes me want to use SP items more too. Because I barely used SP items in the first 2 games. Yeah, this game had great characters. I love the addition of Iris Heart and Yellow Heart. Mainly more Iris Heart. I feel like Plutia is a really silly character, and I love her for that. And also, I loved how this game also incorporated... I love how the game handled the goddesses. Like, I love the different versions of Noir, Vert, and Blonde in this game. I also like that you get, like, the candidates at the end of the game, although I feel like they come a bit too late. But it's still cool that they're in the game at all, you know? Yandere Iris Heart. Yeah, Iris Heart was quite the character, I gotta say. But yeah, I really loved all the characters. And the music is also really good. Like, Purple Heart's theme, that's still a great song. The boss themes are great. I loved Ray Wrights. She was a really good villain. It was nice not having R4 as the villain for once as well. Because, you know, you had R4 as the main villain in the first 2 games. But I love how in this game, R4 just gets pushed to the side. and then she becomes like an eggplant farmer. And then you have Ray Rice being like the true evil, which I think was a brilliant decision. It really makes her stand out because she's not like the same villain over and over. And also the true ending wasn't a complete bitch to get this time. Well, actually, honestly, getting the true ending was still kind of a bitch, because I had to grind Stella's dungeon, but I didn't have to grind it as much as I did in Rebirth 2. Because, like, in Rebirth 2, I had to, like, get the shares, like, perfectly aligned, and it was really stupid. So, yeah, I think it was a little bit better, because I could just idle grind Stella. But otherwise, yeah, this game was really fun. And the fact that I spent 30 episodes on it is surely something. And I have 100 hours logged into this game, although I'd say, like, a quarter of those are from Stella, because I had the game open while she was collecting stuff. What would be funny, Jose? But yeah, this game is great. Definitely one of my favorite games from this year, for sure. But anyways, we're gonna move on to our next game. Neptune looks like an eggplant. Okay. She would die. Anyways, next game is... I didn't really have a good image for this, so I'm just showing this. My ROM hack, Shitpost64, or Hackio64, whatever you want to call it. It was really fun playing through my ROM hack again, and I'm surprised I was able to beat it without save states too, because as a kid, when I made my ROM hack, I did use save states a lot, mostly for testing purposes though, but I proved that you can beat my ROM hack without save states, and it was quite the challenge, and it was also all over the place. I loved the amount of bullshit I put into my ROM hack, and you know what? I don't know, maybe it's not as bad as I thought, although it is kind of stupid still, but, you know, yeah. I mean, it's funny, because I did a playthrough of Mario 64 in 2020, and then I also did a playthrough of DS with Wario only, which is still one of my most iconic playthroughs to this day, but Shitpost64 is also a really fun playthrough. I might return... I am thinking about returning to my other ROM hacks in the future, but I'm planning to do one of them with Coffee, I think, if she wants to. And then I'm also gonna play through another one of my ROM hacks. So, with that being said, I actually made 2 Mario RPG ROM hacks, which means that when you include the Bomb Mafia, that means there's gonna be like 3 more playthroughs of Mario RPG that I'm gonna end up doing, which is fucking insane. This game is just gonna be like crazy on my channel. But that's off topic. Shitpost64 was fun. Although I wish I made the game look better on BizHawk, because it looked like crap for most of the episodes. But it was fun. And also, I like how Part 0 of Shitpost64 is a thing now. If you go back to my playlist, Part 0 is there. But yeah, that's pretty fun. Anyways, our next game is... Oh, interesting. Our next game is the Mario Bros. 2 Randomizer. Yeah, I forgot I did this as well, actually. And I have to make the game kind of small. There you go. I'm gonna put it over, like, here, so... So yeah, this game was... I really liked doing the randomizer, specifically the door randomizer for Mario 2. I did 2 seeds of it. One seed was different than the other one. But I really liked doing this. I love checking out the door randomizer, because it's actually something I wanted to check out for a long time. And I'm glad I finally did. It also gave me an opportunity to play Mario 2 on the NES. Because I did say I would do Mario 2 on the NES someday, and this is probably what all you're gonna get for that, is me playing the door randomizer. Because I don't see myself doing an actual, like, full playthrough of Mario 2 on the NES. Especially since that game doesn't have infinite continues like the All-Stars version. But yeah, the door randomizer was really fun. I love that it kind of turns Mario 2 into a Metroidvania. It's really cool. Really cool idea. I wish more games could have a randomizer like that. I mean, I know Ancient Cave for Earthbound is one of them. Damn, I should have included that on here. Oh well. It's not a big deal. Some games I didn't include on purpose, because I didn't feel like they were too worth talking about. Or maybe I just didn't enjoy them all that much. And some were just random one-offs that are kind of, you know, random. So yeah, Mario 2 Door Randomizer, maybe I'll get some updates in the future. I think it was like kind of a beta, so, but it was still fun to check out. And also, I think the dev might have been in chat, or maybe I'm thinking of a different game, I don't know. Anyways, our next game is Delatrune Chapter 2. The Mother series would most likely not have a remake. Yep. So yeah, I fucking loved Delatrune Chapter 2. It was a good way for me to come back to Delatrune and get to know all the characters again. Because I played Delatrune Chapter 1 back in 2019, I believe. Maybe? Or 2018, I don't remember. Whenever the game came out. I think 2018, actually. Because I know I played it on my Switch, and I was still in Smash Amino at the time, so... yeah. As for Undertale, I don't know, but maybe someday. I love Delatrune Chapter 2, though. It was so funny. I loved Queen as a character. Like, Chris, get the banana! Oh! Oh ho ho ho. That was one of my favorite voices to do. I just loved voicing for that game. That was like one of my favorite games to voice besides Final Fantasy VI. And Neptunia. Those are the three main games that I voiced, and those are really fun to do. Like, you got Queen, obviously, you have Birdly, like, Chris, I'm smarter than you. That was a really fun voice to do. I love doing that. And I guess those are my two favorite voices. I couldn't really get a feel for Spamton's voice, though. Also, I forgot to mention this, but I might as well mention it now. I actually missed, like, an entire part of Delatrune Chapter 2. I missed, like, the whole, like, Spamton secret, where, like, you go back to his shop, and then, like, he sells you shit. And then you also find, like, a secret entrance in Queen's Castle. I completely missed that in my playthrough. But I got to fight Spamton in the genocide route anyways, so I don't think it's that bad. Many people say that I can do some impressions, specific impressions of other characters, like Sonic and Snake. Those are the main ones that come to mind. I guess Susie was also kind of fun to do, but not as fun as the other ones in my opinion. Jeez, Chris. Or however, I don't remember. I think it was something like that. And I don't know, Ralsei was kind of whatever. I do like what they did with Ralsei, though. Oh yeah, Rules Card. Rules Card was fun to do as well. Yeah, I forgot about him. He was my husbando back in 2018. Which was so stupid, but... yeah, his voice is fun to do, because his voice is kind of like a more flamboyant Kefka voice. I don't remember how it goes, though. Chips Ahoyeth, or something like that. Wait, that just sounds like Queen. Whatever, I don't remember how it goes. But he was a fun character. I love what they did with him in Chapter 2. There's just so many fun gimmicks in Chapter 2 alone. Like, I love the setting of I love the new setting, like the cyber world. I love that Noelle gets a bit more story, same with Birdly. Because they're kind of like whatever characters, like throwaway characters in Chapter 1. But in Chapter 2, they get a little bit more love, which is really nice. So anyways, what else do I like about Chapter 2? The battle system is still good. I feel like the challenge definitely got a little bit more ramped up from last time, because Chapter 1's kind of easy, but Chapter 2 is where it gets challenging. And also, the Spamton Neo fight was crazy. I died a lot in that battle. Although people have said that Jevil is harder than Spamton, so I don't know. Maybe someday I can go back to it, I don't know. As someone who has beaten Jevil twice, it's hard to say. Although I don't see myself going back to Chapter 1, though. So I already did a playthrough of it back in 2018. and I don't really see myself returning. But I love Chapter 2. I'm looking forward to seeing what Chapter 3 will bring, and what kind of crazy new characters we'll get. Because the Chapter 2 characters started out feeling a bit out of place, but then they just became, like, fan favorites, and I love them now. And also the addition of Snowgrave is fucking great. It adds more depth to the game, because Chapter 1 lacked that. Anyways, our next game, we got 7 more games left, by the way. Our next game is Luigi's Mansion. Loved this game, actually, a lot. Oh, let me take a drink. Honestly, I feel bad that I slept on this game, because this game actually ended up being really good. Really phenomenal Luigi's Mansion game. I loved the implementation of Luigi. I loved what they did with the poltergeist mechanics. I thought the puzzles were really creative. Yeah, this game is definitely a big step up compared to Dark Moon. At least from what I know. And it felt a lot more like the first game. And, I don't know, I just really loved this game. It was fun. It was fun to do it for the Halloween season. And it's also... I love the boss ghosts. Those are really cool. Because Dark Moon did not have any boss ghosts, besides, like, the area bosses, but those don't count, really. Every single floor had, like, a boss ghost. Also, I loved getting all the collectibles. That was so fun. I got 100% in this game, and it was so worth it. Ghostbuster Luigi. And also, this game is just so fucking expressive. So expressive. Like, Luigi is so expressive in this game. He has, like, 100 emotions in, like, 5 frames. But yeah, this was definitely one of the better... Definitely one of the better new, like, Mario games I play in a while. Like, I'm talking, like, modern games. I loved it. It was really fun. And also, King Boo was quite intimidating, too. I like what they did with him in this game. But those are my thoughts. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on Luigi's Mansion 3, you should go check out my playthrough of it. Next game is Roblox. I did play a little bit of Roblox this year, so I figured I'd include it, because why not? We did 3 episodes with Goncito and the boys, and it was pretty good. We had some fucking wild times. Nope, I don't actually hate Roblox. I actually like it. I don't love it. It's just fun. It's fun little random times to be had. Most of the time I wasn't even playing the game. I was just playing stupid sounds on my soundboard and talking to Goncito and shit. But yeah, Roblox is kind of a hard game to rate though, because it depends on the people you're playing it with. I play Roblox with my friends, and it ends up being a pretty fun time where we just mess around and do stuff. And we had some fun times with the 3 streams of it that we did this year, and we'll probably do some more streams of it next year as well, in 2022. So I don't think Roblox is going anywhere. It's probably not going to be a very common series. You might see it like once every few months or so, but hey, when it does come, it's a good time. And I don't know, it's just a great way to hang out with friends. That's more of what I see it as. Anyways, our next game is Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, and it's really large again. Let me shrink it. There we go. This was actually a really fun game. This might be a hot take, but I like this game more than Circle of the Moon. Because this game felt a lot more like Symphony than Circle of the Moon did. Also, I think Juiced Belmont is a really cool character. I love his design. Like the white hair and the red and black outfit. It's really cool. I also think I feel like maybe the one downside of this game is I feel like the relic system could have been a little bit better. I feel like the fact that some of the items are like progression stuff is kind of weird. And I feel like they should have just been turned into relics instead of made like equipment pieces. But that's just me. Doesn't he remind you of a certain character that everybody knows? Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. But I love this game. The music slaps. The music's really good in this game. I think the characters are alright. I feel like the story is a bit on the weak side. I still feel like Symphony has the better story. But the gameplay, for what it was, is really fantastic. And I feel like the game was the game's challenge was more fair as well. I still died like quite a few times, but I don't think the game was ever like punishingly difficult like Circle of the Moon was. And I ended up having more fun with it because of that. Don't get me wrong, I do love me a challenge, but more often than not, I like it when I can, you know, I like it when I'm not dying like 500 times, because then the commentary goes to shit, and then it just becomes kind of monotonous to watch. That's just me, though. When I'm, like, playing on my own, like, sure, I would definitely love a hard challenge, but in the context of streams, it's a bit more, I don't know. I like games that are challenging, but I get a bit more frustrated easily on streams because I'm trying to commentate and like have fun. But when I get too frustrated, then it's not fun anymore. But anyways, our next game is... oh yeah, this small series. Mega Man 3 for Game Boy, or Rockman World 3, whatever you want to call it. This was a fun little short series that I did. Yeah, I really liked this game. It was definitely a step up from Mega Man 2 on Game Boy, and actually, it was challenging for sure. Dustman's level can go eat a dick, but it was really fun. I loved all the Robot Masters that they picked for this game. I loved the chiptune 8-bit Game Boy music, or is it 4-bit? I don't remember. But yeah, this game was really fun for me. I loved playing through it. And oh, I think I'm not close enough to my mic now. It's kind of dipping a bit in how loud it is. There isn't too much I could say about this game, just that I think it was challenged mostly good, and I'd say it's a pretty underrated Mega Man game. If you haven't played the classic series in a while, honestly, I'd definitely say give this game a check. Check this game out, give it a try. It's a pretty good game. It might surprise you with how good it is. It also includes all of the mechanics from Mega Man 4, like the charge shot, Eddie, and also the slide from 3 is in it. So it's just a really fantastic game. Also, Rush Jet and Rush Coil are in it too. It's basically Mega Man 3.5, and it's on Game Boy. And it also has Punk, an extra character, and also a unique Wily stage theme, which is really fun. So there's a lot of fun to be had with this game. So anyways, our next game is definitely one of my favorite games from this year, honestly. F-Zero GX. Fucking love this game so much. I love this game so much that I started watching the fucking anime based on this series. That's how much I love it. This is definitely a highlight of the year for me. This game makes me like it more than Mario Kart. And I'm not lying, bro. I love F-Zero GX so much, bro. I love it more than Mario Kart. I love the characters, I love the music, I love the tracks, I love how challenging the game is. This is an example of challenging games that can still be fun. It's also really fast. Yeah, that's another thing. I love all the collectibles, although I didn't unlock all the characters legitimately, because I kind of thought that I might be wasting too much time. I wanted to just, you know, show off the characters, because I did beat story mode legitimately, so there is that. And then I just also felt like completing all of the cups on Master to show off the AX Cup, and it's just a freaking great game. If you have the means to play F-Zero GX, go play it right now. It's the best. It's like the best GameCube game ever, besides Thousand Year Door. Like, seriously. I fucking love it so much. I'm freaking out over it, man. And also, this game made me love Captain Falcon like twice as much. Captain Falcon went from being like this cool character that I saw in Smash Bros. To being like this fucking badass from F-Zero, you know? And it's just also a satisfying game to learn too. Because once you learn this game, it just becomes like second nature at that point. Also, I got a ping on Discord. Dominic messaged me. Oh, I sent him a meme earlier. That's not relevant though. I'll talk about it in Tetris. Anyways, yeah, F-Zero GX is definitely in my top 3 favorite games for this year. When I finish this, I'm gonna talk about like my favorite games from the year that I played. Anyways, our next game is Mario RPG Armageddon. Yes, I did get a separate box art just for this ROM hack. This game was mostly positive for me. I really loved the main story. The main story was where the game truly shined for me, I think. I loved how challenging it could be. The hardest fight in this game is still the Axum Rangers boss fight and maybe Smithy. But I loved how challenging this game was. I'm glad I practiced a no armor run mode, no armor challenge for this game, because that made me prepared for this mod a little bit more. And it was really fun. I loved the addition of Rosalina. I love the galaxy coins. I love the fact that you can get to level 100, which is cool. Like, going from level 30 to level 100 is insane. I love the tweaks to the bosses. I think that's a cool change. And also just, like, all of the crazy fun stuff they add, like, all the they added more elements into the game. Like, enemies have to be beaten with weaknesses. I love how they refined the battle system to make it more challenging. Like, the fact that you have to you have to do 2 timed hits instead of just 1 to do full damage. That's, like, one of the cooler things. Although it can be kind of challenging. I feel like the frame windows are a bit unforgiving at times. Might be the version that I played on, though. Because there's actually 2 different versions. There's multiple versions of this game. There's normal mode, there's hard mode, and then there's content mode. Content mode is supposed to be like along the lines of like, I think how the base game's challenge is, but it's basically for those who want to see like how, like basically they want to see all the new stuff in the game. Some of the super bosses were okay, like General Guy was good, Anti-Guy was good. The Pokemon super bosses were okay, I guess. But I feel like some of the super bosses were just a bit too much for me. I've expressed my frustration with the post-game before. Even the creator of the game asked me for further clarification of like what my problems were with the post-game. So yeah, I thought that'd be. The post-game was kind of meh for me, but the main game was really good. I really loved it a lot. And it's also one of the few times that I actually, like, grinded off screen in a game. It's not very often that I do that for a series. So, yeah. Mario RPG Armageddon. Really fun part, like, really fun little end to the year. And now for our final game of the 2021. Wario Land 4. Yep. I did finish this game before 2021 ended, so I can talk about it. Honestly, a really spot-on platformer, and it makes me appreciate Wario even more than I already do. I already loved Wario a lot from playing Shake It last year, but after playing Wario Land 4 And this game was actually really short. Oops, I got ahead of myself. This game was short, but it was also very challenging. It wasn't as long as Shake It was, but it was more challenging than Shake It, which is kind of interesting. This game was shorter, but also more challenging than Shake It. Kind of weird, but I love the challenge in this game. It was great. Shake It wasn't as challenging as this game was, but I found Shake It a more satisfying game to complete, personally. But don't get me wrong, this game was still really great. The levels were brilliant, too. Oh, Lost Levels. When did I play... I think Lost Levels was a 2020 game, right? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. But yeah, I loved this game, for sure. 100%ing it was definitely still pretty fun. I like the characters in this game. I love how unsettling the game can be at times for no reason. That's one thing that I love about Wario. And also, I love how the game controls. Like, the fact that you can dash it anytime you want instead of in Shake It when it's only at certain moments is really satisfying. Although, this game doesn't have nearly as much memorization as Shake It does. Well, it does have some memorization. You gotta, like, master the levels and stuff. But there's no, like, missions like Shake It has. Which is definitely a bigger highlight for me in that game. But I would definitely say this game is very fun for other reasons. Like, the controls, the presentation, like, I love the graphics. The graphics are really spot on as well. I mean, to be fair, I did play on hard mode, so that might be why I found it more challenging than Shake It. Because I didn't play on normal mode. So, honestly, I don't know, it's kind of hard to judge. So anyways, those are all of the games that I've talked about, that at least I included. But there are some honorable mentions, I guess, that I can include. Like, Jose reminded me, I also played Super Mario Bros. Special this year, a fun little ROM hack for Super Mario Bros. 1 that includes all of the Super Mario Bros. Special levels from the, I think it's the MSX or something, or the PC 90 or whatever the fuck it's called, from the Japanese computer game that Hudson made. That was a really fun little ROM hack that I played in one stream. It was somewhat challenging and also just really fun in general to play. Some other honorable mentions include Pac-Man 99. I don't like Pac-Man 99. I don't think it's that fun. It's not that good of a battle royale, personally. Pokemon Unite, also trash. I don't like it. It's very repetitive. That game is repetitive, like, for real. Some more honorable mentions. Super Smash Bros. Project Plus that I play with Marquise. That was a really fun mod. I really loved that. It wasn't as memey as Infinite was, but it was a really solid mod. What else do we have? I'm trying to see if there's any other... Oh yeah, Fortnite. I played Fortnite with Dominic twice this year. That was just like a shits and giggles stream. It wasn't meant to be serious, it was just meant to be funny. Dishonorable mentions. No, they're not that dishonorable. Oh yeah, I also played Jack Bros. Jack Bros was a fun little game. Although I think it got a bit too challenging for me, so... It's kind of eh. But it's still a decent Virtual Boy game. Speaking of the Virtual Boy, I want to play Virtual Boy Wario Land someday. Because that sounds like a fun little stream. But we'll get to that someday. Any other games that I played? I'm just looking through my channel of 2021 to see if I did anything else. I talked about Minecraft already. Yeah, I'm not so sure, honestly. I don't really see a whole lot else besides... Oh, yeah. I played Gartic Phone this year. Does that count as a game? I don't know. I played Gartic Phone with the Bro server for like 3 episodes. They were very short and kind of not the best. And then the Bro server disbanded, so I can't really play it anymore. But it's a thing that exists, I guess. it was funny, I guess, but it's not like I can really do it now. What else do we have? Trying to see what other games I played. I'm not gonna be including tier lists. What about games that you haven't mentioned? I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I played Hat in Time with Coffee. We did 3 streams of that, but the series isn't gonna continue for a little while. I don't know when we're gonna return to that series, if ever, but that series is still ongoing. So it's a thing. Let's see what else we have. Might be a bit quiet here because I am searching through. Well, I already talked about Paper Mario. I talked about Cookie Clicker. Talked about CTGP. There's some, like, stretches, there's, like, some months where I literally just play, like, the same, like, 3 or 4 games. And, like, nothing new gets introduced. Yeah, honestly, I might have talked about everything. Although I am gonna keep searching, because I'm only about halfway through. I'm at June right now. Oh yeah! We played Mario Maker 2 this year. We played, like, multiplayer versus a few times. Oh, haven't played but worth mentioning? I don't even know what I would talk about there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Mario Maker 2 multiplayer versus was way more fun to play with friends than with randoms, though, I gotta say. I actually quite enjoyed that. Wouldn't mind doing it again in the future. But it's not something I do very regularly, I'd say. Yeah, I guess Earthbound Randomizers is a thing I didn't really talk about. I got a bit burnt out on Earthbound Randomizers because I found the Ancient Cave a bit repetitive after so many runs. But it can still be pretty fun every now and then. But I don't think I'm gonna return to Earthbound Randomizers for a long time. Like, maybe if I'm in the mood to play one, sure. But for now, I think I'm gonna take a break because I did 5 seeds. 5 seeds in, like, the past year or so. Oh yeah, we also finished... We did a Mega Man and bass run this year. That was fun, because it only lasted 2 streams. But it was still really fun to play the game again as bass and complete it. And also, doing it in the stream format compared to the recording format is kind of interesting. Because you get to compare... You get to compare, like, early 2020 minus compared to, like, mid-2021 minus, I guess. The NES and SNES Classic. What about them? I don't know. Oh yeah, we also played a bit of Call of Duty this year with Giannis. That was also fun. It's a shame I won't get to do anything with him now, though. I loved those streams, though, still. They were very fun while they lasted. Nice of Tim to show up for the, recording earlier, though. What else did we play this year? That honestly might be it. I don't see anything else, really. I'm not gonna count reaction streams either. I wouldn't really count those personally. Yeah, I'm already at February now. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the games that I played this year. Yeah, we're basically at the end. Okay, I don't know how many runs I did of Mario RPG this year. Oh yeah, I also played Call of Duty Cold War. That was a fun little stream as well. Yeah, that was a thing. Also, we finished Persona 5 Royal for real at the start of this year as well. I did the finale with coffee, and it was like 3 hours long. That was crazy. And then we also finished up Rebirth 2 at the start of this year as well. So yeah, that's what happened. That's it then for 2021. We made it through. Have you ever thought about the best and worst moments? I wouldn't really know, honestly. I wouldn't really know an exact moments. So I don't think I could really comment on that. But honestly, with that though, we are now at the end of the stream. I'm very glad I got to talk about my 2021 with you guys. It was fun, but we've made it to the end. So, I guess I did end up playing a few games from 2021. Like, I guess this Pokemon Unite counts as a 2021 game. I guess it does. Pac-Man 99 also counts. So I did play some games from 2021. I guess Yoshi's Fabrication Station also counts. Oh yeah, I forgot to include that. I mean, it's so recent, it's hard to talk about it, but I loved playing that game. I loved checking out fan levels and making my own level. But it's too recent, I think, for me to talk about it, but I figured I'd put it in there because I did play it this year. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those will be all of the games for 2021. I don't know, I don't really know how to end this stream either anyways, but this was very fun. Now I'm gonna have some fun uploads for tomorrow at least, which is great. So yeah, thanks for the 2021. Actually, well, technically 2021's not over yet, but I'm kind of treating it as such because this is like me reviewing all the games that I played this year. And here's to an even better 2022 with maybe me getting more friends. I don't know. Maybe we'll meet some friends along the way. Who knows? Something might happen. We'll see. 2022 is gonna be hype. I got some games already planned for it. So, you're welcome. But anyways, I'm gonna get going for the night. I need to go make some oatmeal, and I'm probably gonna go shower, and then I will probably watch some anime. So yeah, that's gonna be my night probably. I'm probably gonna stay up till like 1 AM or something, maybe, I don't know. I'll see. But oh yeah, I'm watching F-Zero, the F-Zero anime, I told you already. But yeah, that's gonna be my night. So anyways, I'm gonna get going now. I'm actually pretty hungry, so yeah, I'm gonna do that then. So I will see you guys later then. So see you guys tomorrow, where I'm gonna potentially play Smash Bros with Marquise. So see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do I have a bye-bye like sound effect? I don't know. Let me see if I have one. Alright, see you guys.